Belly, the belly, the belly, the belly, the belly, the belly. Bob, Joe, yo! Joe here, and as you can see from the title, it's going to be the review of Flashpoint, in other words, Season 3, Episode 1. And watch out for spoilers! And the reason I'm going so fast is because I'm in a rush and I already recorded this episode, but then I deleted it accidentally. So let's get right into it, and I'll discuss what I liked and what I disliked. And yeah, the first thing I really loved about this episode is, well, it's kind of like a combination, action-packed and the fight scenes. It was action-packed because, well, it just had the right emotional beats. So, like, in the beginning, it was just a soap opera Flash type. They had action, and then emotion, more action, and then emotion, and then funny banters, and then action. It was really good, and the fight scenes were cool because, like, Kid Flash and Savitar, you got to see in slow-mo what they actually did. Because in the previous episode, you just saw lightning, and then, like, the final blow was super slow-mo. So then you actually got to see what they do, and then you got to see, the lightning machine gun, and you got to see tornadoes, and you got to see Barry running on a tornado. That was just really visually stunning. Yes. The next thing I really liked about this episode, which I didn't really feel in the previous episodes of The Flash, was how good Wally West, or Kid Flash, was. His personality, of his confidence, it was just really good, and it wasn't like the Kid Flash in the comics, but it was way better than the one in Season 2. And this Kid Flash was just awesome. He had an awesome personality, especially like when Barry kidnapped him and brought him to the apartment. He didn't have an overdue reaction like, "How could you?" and spent the whole episode hating him. He actually forgave him, and I thought that was really heroic. And I just liked his personality and the dynamic between those two. I was just like, he's the Flash, you're Kid Flash. And then the next thing I liked was the dynamic between the Reverse Flash and Barry. I thought it really felt like they're rivals. And I thought that it just felt like they're rivals and they had to work together, it really just felt realistic, and I really liked the Reverse Flash. Like, now who's a villain? He really knows how to pull Barry's strings, no wonder they're arch nemesis. The next thing I really loved about this episode was the dynamic between Barry's family and Barry. It was just awesome. They really felt like what Barry would like. Like, for an example, when the mom was like, "Why do you hug me like it's the first time you saw me in 3 months?" And then Barry's like, "Do you not want me to?" And then she's like, "Of course not. I love it." And I think, yeah, that's the criticizing part. The mom was really good. And yeah, I thought her scene was really good. Like, it really felt like Barry didn't see them for a long time. And yeah, now I'm going to get to the points where I didn't like about the episodes. So if you don't like criticizing, please don't dislike, just don't stop watching. Anyways, so what I didn't like about the Flash Season 3 so far, is like they made it so short. I mean, they did a really good job of fleshing it out, and then it didn't feel like most of the things were left out. Like 90% of the things they put in that they could put in. They're not gonna get Batman there, but like they put in 90% of the things they could put in, but I think they could have made it 2 episodes. Like the first episode was Barry was like, oh my god, how could I do this? The second episode, it's gonna get worse. So like he sees other characters from other shows, like Diggle is there, and then like in Comic-Con he said it affects Diggle and his family. He saw that, and that was one of the final turns to make Flashpoint happen. I mean, it's totally believable why he did. He saved his mom. He killed his mom. That went very wrong. Why he let Reverse Flash kill his mom, because Wally. But I think they could have extended it a bit. And yeah, another thing I didn't like about this episode was Daniel Panabaker's performance, or Caitlin Snow. I thought it wasn't believable. Like, her reaction was just like, yeah, it's okay. And then she's like, can I go back now? I didn't think that. I mean, it was funny, but it wasn't realistic. It didn't feel like what any person would say, especially an eye doctor. Yeah, those are the things I didn't like. And you may say, like, that's so little criticizing. But really, that's the only thing to criticize on. Because I think this is my favorite episode of The Flash. Yeah, I said it! Take that! It's my favorite episode. Yep, I said it. Oh, yeah. And, yeah. I would give this episode a 9.8. Yes! It's that good because those two things were just little problems. Like, make it a bit longer. I could survive without it. This episode was just really satisfying. Like, they put in so much in just one 42-minute episode. So, like, I was watching it in the middle of it, and then I was like, oh, God, only 10 minutes left? But then when I put my mouse and, like, moved it around, it said there was 20 minutes left, and I was like, wow, a lot of things happened. And it wasn't boring. It was really entertaining. I hope there was more minutes. And, yeah, this is my favorite episode of The Flash. And be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and BellyBubJoe out. See ya!